The Way of the Hot and Spicy. This is a Japanese J-drama that takes us into the sales division of a beverage company. The beverage company in question is called Londron, and here we get to see this division's philosophy, which is the way of the hot and spicy. We follow the former cheer squad captain Sadakawa as he gets transferred to the Tokyo branch of Londron and gets put in the sales department. Sadakawa doesn't really have much experience in sales, so he's kind of like in deep waters here. But he quickly starts to learn, and he learns on the job. But one very unexpected thing for him was the way of the hot and spicy. Because in this sales department, you have a leader who truly believes in the way of the hot and spicy. The way of the hot and spicy is a little bit of an interesting concept. It's the idea of that if you can handle the heat of spice, you can handle any situation. So if a sale is difficult, you can't quite understand what you need to do, you will find the answer in spicy food. And there's like these spice levels, and yeah, it's quite interesting, but it's also like kind of tells you that the show doesn't take itself way too serious. But we get to see a really nice group of characters in the sales team, and as we're introduced to the group, we see like the whole team together dining out, and we get to see Sadakawa slowly learn to appreciate the way of the hot and spicy. As when he comes in, he just cannot handle spicy food at all, but he kind of just gets pressured into eating a bunch of spicy food whenever they go out. As Sadakawa becomes part of the team and starts to learn the way of the hot and spicy, we see him grow quite a bit and become very competent at doing sales. And as he slowly starts to master the way of the hot and spicy, we get to see like some big progression from him, and I find it really enjoyable to watch. The food is great, unless you're very, very bad with spicy food, then it might look scary to you, but I found it to, like, the food looked so appetizing at times. The sales team, I found they worked really well, they had good chemistry for the most part, and I felt the way they chose to, like, take them in, like, pair with Sadakawa here and there to, like, make the different blend of the episodes feel nice. They worked really well. Only problem I found here was really, if I was like to mention one thing, is my girlfriend didn't really like the way Sadakawa chews, so that might take away a little bit from the eating scenes, but I didn't really have a problem with it, and I just enjoyed seeing the food. As for whether I feel like you could like just sit down and binge through all of this, I don't necessarily feel like it was a show I'm that hooked at that I have to like watch every single episode. After one episode, I'm kind of good for the day. So it's really enjoyable for watching like an episode a day or something like that, but I don't feel like it's a must watch that you're just going to be glued to your screen. But like it's very enjoyable. So for an overall score, I would give it like a 7 out of 10. I really like the like whole sales team and Sadakawa. But I would say it didn't like leave me dying for more hot and spicy. I don't know if you would disagree with that, but that's just what I thought of it.